Hi, this is Dave Pokorny. I am here with Devin McConnell from the, how do I say it again?
Actors Theater for Children.
Actors Theater for Children, but there's an acronym that goes with that as well.
ATFC.
Wow, oddly
Yeah.
enough, it's all the same letters. Very nicely done. And we are here today to chat a little bit about what you have going on over there at the theater and a little bit about you.
Perfect.
Let's do that. More importantly, what you probably know most about is you. So let's start with that. Tell
My
me,
favorite topic.
it's going to be mine for the next couple minutes as well. Tell me about why you do what you do at the Actors Theater, the children. I'm so bad
Actors
at
Theater
that.
for Children.
Yes,
Oh, that's
there
cool.
you go.
Um,
I'm better with acronyms.
I do what I do with ATFC. I serve as their marketing chair because I think everyone else at ATFC is really passionate about bringing live theater into the lives of children. I know that theater and acting in particular had a huge effect on me when I was younger, and I sort of feel like I want to give back to an art that gave me so much, and I would hate to think that there are kids who aren't getting the chance to get that spark, get that chance to enjoy and discover live theater, and so that's why we all work as hard as we do to make sure that those kids have that chance.
So, when you say it's something that made a big impact on your life, can you remember the turning point for you where it was where you said, "This is what I want to do with my life. I want to do theater, and I want to bring it out to kids."
You know, I think from pretty early on, I knew that theater was always going to be part of my life. Maybe not professionally, but certainly as a hobby or an extracurricular activity. When I was in fifth or sixth grade, that's when I discovered it. And for me, I think it was just kind of pure escapism from a kind of difficult period in my life when I wasn't really succeeding academically or socially. My parents, their marriage was falling apart, and so I felt really isolated. And I think I sort of lost my innocence a little bit right around that time. And when I discovered this escapism, this theater and acting, it sort of put some hope back into me. Put a little kick in my step, as it were, and that's when I knew I didn't want to let it go. I sort of
Right.
clung on to that like a life preserver, and I've been hanging on to it ever since.
Right. Are you still acting?
I am, yeah. I try to do a show every now and then. I just did the Majestic Kid with the Raven Players in January, February. And I don't have anything lined up yet because I just got a job, so I'm waiting to see how those hours work out before deciding on my next project.
That's great. And then for the children's program that you have going, where I heard that you do different locations where the shows are. Is that, or do you have a home base?
We used to tour around our shows to various schools. For the past couple years, we've been mostly performing out of the Dome Theater at Steel Lane Community Center. It's a great space, and it's sort of a central location that's easily accessible for our audience.
And then how many productions a year are you guys doing?
Currently, we put on 2 productions a year. We put on a fall show and a spring show. The fall show is in November, and the spring show is in March, I believe.
So you're doing 2 productions a year.
Yes.
Why only 2?
That's a good question. I think we're an all volunteer organization, and funding is always very hard to come by. I think we do 2 shows because that's sort of a sustainable number for us, and we're not burning out our volunteers because as I'm sure you know, a lot of work goes into a production.
Yeah, absolutely.
So even though we sort of have this big break in the summer, which I think some of us would like to see filled up with a 3rd show, for right now we've just been sticking to 2 for the time being. It just makes sense.
And so you said you do marketing for them.
Yes.
Yeah. And what else? Do you direct for them? Do you line up auditions? I mean, if you're all volunteer, I know you're wearing many hats.
Yes.
So
Yes.
not just marketing.
Yeah, that I am. The committee I run is the Integrated Marketing Communications Committee. So it's
not an
public
acronym though, right?
No.
Darn it. I'll never remember.
It's IMC.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Well, I can do
IMC
that.
committee. I do the public relations stuff, writing up press releases, updating the website, filming videos to put up on the website.
The face of the theater.
A bit, yeah. I help set up public events that we attend, along with some other volunteers, as well as acting in some of the productions and helping with everything from script selection to everything from the production side to management side. So.
And so how do children get involved in this program? And is it from any age? How does that work?
Occasionally we will have children in the productions.
Because you're not a child.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, we are largely an adult community theater company performing shows for children.
Ah, okay. Great.
Yeah, the name's a little misleading.
Yeah.
But we take kids around the 15, 16 age, teenagers rather, on up.
Great.
And occasionally we'll have some younger kids in there. I know for Rapunzel there's going to be a few under 10s in there, but for the most part
just so you can use their hair. You need a little extra hair for
no, just so we don't have 20-somethings playing 5-year-olds.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And 40 years you guys have been.
Yeah,
wow.
This is our 40th anniversary.
And what are the shows for the 40th anniversary season?
Right now we only have Rapunzel picked out. I know it sounds bad. We should have our second one selected any day now, and when we do, it'll be up on our website, actorstheaterforchildren.com.
Great.
So you guys can find out about it.
Great. And how long have you been with the Actors Children?
ATFC.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah. I'm
been
so
with
bad.
them.
I'm so sorry.
Cool. I've been with them since 2003. I just started up as a community volunteer as an actor, and have done, I don't know, maybe 7 shows with them.
Wow.
And now for the past little bit, I've been more on the management side as their marketing chair.
What's a favorite show that you have ever done? Let's start with there,
okay,
and then let's go back in your entire career.
Gosh, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie.
Okay.
It was a 2-person show, and I was living in San Jose at the time, so
was
I was
the
actually
mouse and the cookie.
It was just the mouse and the boy, and
okay.
so I was commuting back and forth to do the performances. So it was a lot of work, especially for a 2-person show. But it was also a lot of fun. I think it was sort of an audience favorite and a favorite of mine as well. In terms of all the plays I've done, that's a really tough one. Maybe Agatha Christie's Appointment with Death, simply because I'm a big Agatha Christie fan. She's sort of my Shakespeare, as it were.
Nice.
But yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite. There's been so many.
Yeah. And as for performing, first of all, where did that one take place?
That was at the JC.
Okay, here in right up the.
That's right.
Great.
Yeah,
and then the other thing about you performing, is it just acting? Do you direct? Do you write?
I haven't. No, I haven't directed. As far as my writing goes,
besides
I enjoy. Yeah, exactly. I enjoy copywriting for advertising and stuff like that. But in terms of creative writing, no, I haven't done too much of that. Maybe someday.
Yeah, you
never know.
If you got
we
another
artistic
hat,
types.
Yeah, another hat to wear. There you go. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
This is Dave Pokorny. Again, I'm with Devin McConnell. It's been a great time hanging out with him. I can't wait to see Rapunzel. Thanks very much.